Good evening, Moonwork.
Hello.
All right. How do you guys like my outfit? Huh? I call this look Forever September 12th.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy look to pull off. You just need bathrobe, some slippers, and beer number 9. I'm dressed this way, and I shall remain dressed this way forevermore, because, and I'm going to make this official announcement tonight, I have given up at life. Completely given up at life, period. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to die. I'm not giving up on life. I want to remain alive. I am just not going to try at it any longer. From this point on, am going to remain a guy in a robe drinking a beer. Now, thank you. Try it, guys. Try it, gentlemen. Send the ladies off to work. This is where it's at. And I tried to figure out, I came to this conclusion fairly recently. I was trying to figure out why I've made this decision, and it kind of requires a little bit of backstory. First of all, my entire life, okay, I have been filled with this sensation, this feeling that some people might describe as anxiety mixed with depression, but I think that's a little too vague. It's like calling a Toblerone a candy bar, right? You know, a Toblerone is way more intense and complicated than a candy bar. Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about. And the feelings that I've been carrying around inside of me for the entirety of my life are way more intense and complicated than anxiety mixed with depression. All right. I consider it to be sort of a combination of, here's what the feeling is inside of me at all times. It's equal parts, oh, fuck, and what the fuck? Now, my whole life, true story. Now, the best way to sort of illustrate the way that, oh, fuck, feels inside is to have to set up a little imaginary scenario. Here's what it feels like. Let's say that I have become a rock star, okay? Andrés du Bouchet, rock star, all capitals, okay? Like super duper famous, 12 platinum albums, all right? And I'm sitting on the edge of my bed in my suite at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. All right, whatever the fanciest hotel in Los Angeles is, the Pretty Woman Hotel, that hotel, all right? The Beverly Wilshire. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, because I'm in town, first of all. I'm in Los Angeles to audition for the part of me in my life story, okay? I know, they figure they just give the part to me, but they want me to audition because Fred Savage does an awesome me, and they're kind of up in there. So I'm sitting on the edge of the bed there, and it's like 3 p.m. I just woke up, and I want to use the bathroom, but I can't because my ex-wife is in there having an argument with her wife about the threesome we had the night before, okay? So I'm sitting there waiting for the bathroom, so I turn on the television, and it's a breaking news sort of thing. It's like, the banner across the screen, and they're in Wisconsin, okay? Breaking news. This kid in Wisconsin has gone into his high school with a shotgun and a bag full of ammo and some grenades, and he's killed like 20 of his classmates before the cops finally gunned him down, right? And the announcer says, our intrepid cameraman was able to catch this brief footage of the gunman before he was shot down. Let's go to that footage. Warning, sensitive viewers, blah, 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 but we know everybody wants to watch this because blah. So, the brief film clip shows, bodies on the ground, blood spattered on the walls. There's this young 16, 17-year-old kid with his shotgun, and he's got a grenade, and his back is to the camera, and the shirt he's wearing looks kind of familiar to me. And the kid turns, okay? And just as he turns, I say to myself, oh, no, 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 no. And right as the cops shoot him, there's a clear shot of the shirt he's wearing, and it says, Andrés du Bouchet, Insatiable Rock Tour 2007. Right there. And I stand up from the side of my bed and I say, oh, fuck. just as my ex-wife's bra drops out from my butt. The other feeling is much more easy to describe. The what the fuck feeling, much easier to describe. The other day I was in a public restroom at a urinal, started doing my business. A gentleman bursts out of one of the stalls from behind me and rushes up to another urinal. I'll say that again. He bursts out of one of the stalls in a rush, in a hurry, to a urinal and starts doing his business. What the fuck? Or I just entered an elevator and there's only 2 people on it, and the woman who got in right in front of me presses the button for her floor, but then stands right next to the buttons, and when I try to put my hand in there to push the button for my floor, she gives me a dirty look. What the fuck? Plenty of room in the elevator. Or I had a piece of white chocolate today. What the fuck? The other thing that I think was the straw that broke the camel's back, the feeling that finally sort of brought all of this, this oh fuck and what the fuck to a culmination to make me decide to be a guy wearing a robe and drinking a beer, was I've been listening to this book on tape, an audiobook, on my iPod lately. It's the not the latest, but the last Oprah selection. It's called I think it's called like A Measure of My Awesomeness by Sidney Poitier, a spiritual autobiography. And not only did Sidney Poitier write this book, he reads the book on the book, the audiobook. So it's like a fucking Oscar-worthy performance echoing throughout your brain as you listen to it. It's pretty awesome. And basically, the theme of the book is, given the trials and tribulations of my young life, was I able to overcome them to measure up to the ideals that I had set before me as a young man? The answer in every occasion throughout this man's life is yes. Yes, my integrity is unbreakable. I have failed yet again at not being awesome. And it's so inspirational that it's fucking depressing as hell. Because there's no fucking way any one of us would have behaved in the, integrity-rich manner that this man describes throughout his life. So I've got this guy going through my head, and soon I feel like he's in my mind narrating the things that I'm doing. I feel like not only is he narrating his book, he's narrating everything I'm reading. Dear Penthouse Magazine, I did not ever think this sort of thing would happen to me, but it is my privilege and honor to describe to you this tale of fucking, sucking, and overcoming racism. Whatever, I don't know. It's just in my head. In the GPS in the rental car I was driving last weekend. Remember, Andre, the choices you make now will forever alter the road that you are on. 20, even 50 years from now, will you be able to look back at this moment and say to yourself, yes, I'm proud of the person I have become. If so, make the next left. Getting a soda from a vending machine. They call me Mr. Pibb. That's a vague Poitier reference. And then pretty soon he's narrating the things that I'm doing with my everyday life. The rug burn that Andre felt on his knees as he knelt to get the last Cool Ranch Dorito out from underneath the couch was nothing compared to the Hepburn with whom I co-starred in the acclaimed motion picture, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, Katharine Hepburn. I win, Andre, I win.